Okay, 7.1, Municipal Association of Victoria contract for the supply of library materials. Thanks, Councillor Peltz. Oh, so now it's up on the screen, so now we don't have to...
Unfortunately, it isn't captured by the video stream.
Oh, okay.
Which we have to deal with.
Right. Okay.
I move the recommendation which states that Council number 1 accepts the Municipal Association of Victoria procurement recommendation report LM5513/2018 for contract number CON 2009-1280/supply of library materials and services at Appendix 1 for a 3-year period. Number 2 authorises the Municipality Association of Victoria to enter into a contract with the recommended panel of suppliers on Council's behalf. And number 3 resolves that this report, its attachments and all discussions in relation to this matter remain confidential. Thanks,
Councillor Peltz. Do we have a seconder? Thanks, Councillor Rotino. Okay, put the motion to you. All those in favour? Motion carried. Thanks. 7.2 is the Geotechnical Inspection and Testing Authority Level 1 Supervision for Bairnsdale Regional Landfill Project. Councillor Rotino.
I'm happy to move that, Madam Mayor, that Council 1 notes that contract 2018-1239 for Geotechnical Inspection and Testing Authority Level 1 Supervision for Bairnsdale Regional Landfill Project was awarded by the Chief Executive Officer under delegation in March 2018. That 2 notes that because the period for which the Geotechnical Inspection and Testing Authority services are required has been extended due to changes in the scope of the landfill sale, capping and construction project, it is anticipated that total expenditure under this schedule of rates contract will exceed the contracted amount. And 3, in light of clause 1 and 2 above, authorises the Chief Executive Officer to approve expenditure under this contract up to a total cumulative spend of $400,000 excluding GST.
Thanks, Councillor Rotino. Do we have a seconder? Thanks, Councillor Ellis. Put the motion. All those in favour? Motion's carried. 7.3, asphalting of various roads in East Gippsland Shire. Do we have a mover?
Happy to move that, Madam Mayor.
Thanks, Councillor Rotino.
Move that Council 1 accepts the schedule of rates at Appendix 1 submitted by Cranes Asphalting and Bitumen Sealing Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1261, asphalting various roads in East Gippsland for a 3-year term. 2, accepts the schedule of rates at Appendix 2 submitted by Fowlers Asphalting Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1261, asphalting various roads in East Gippsland for a 3-year term. And 3, advises all contractors that work will be allocated firstly to the lowest price contractors in any particular area, and that acceptance of any tender submitted does not constitute a guarantee of all or any work in those areas. 4, signs and seals the contract in the form proposed. And 5, resolves that this report, its attachments, appendices and all discussion in relation to this matter remain confidential.
Thanks, Councillor Rotino. Do we have a seconder? Thanks, Councillor Peltz. Put the motion to you. All those in favour? Motion's carried. 7.4, road rehabilitation of various roads in East Gippsland Shire. Do we have a mover? Thanks, Councillor Peltz. Yes. It's on the screen.
Recommend that Council accepts the schedule of rates at Appendix 1 submitted by Crane.
Marianne.
Oh, sorry. Put my doodad on. I recommend that Council 1 accepts the schedule of rates at Appendix 1 submitted by Cranes Asphalting and Bitumen Sealing Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1621, road rehabilitation of various roads in East Gippsland for a 3-year term. 2, accept the schedule of rates at Appendix 2 submitted by Orbos Civil and Civic Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1262, road rehabilitation of various roads in East Gippsland for a 3-year period. 3, accept the schedule of rates at Appendix 3 submitted by R&M Contracting Gippsland Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1262 road rehabilitation of various roads in East Gippsland for a 3-year period. 4, advises all contractors that works will be allocated firstly in the lower price contracts or any particular area, and that the acceptance of any tender submitted does not constitute a guarantee of all or any works in those areas. Number 5, sign and seal the contracts in the form proposed. And number 6, resolve that this report, its attachments, appendices and all discussions in relation to this matter remain confidential. Thank you.
Thanks, Councillor Pulse. Do we have a seconder? Thanks, Councillor Roberts. Put the motion to you. All those in favour? Motion is carried unanimously. 7.5, curb and channel replacement on various roads, East Gippsland.
Happy to remove the recommendation that 1, Council accepts the schedule of rates at Appendix 1 submitted by Albcon Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1263 curb and channel replacement on various roads, East Gippsland for a 3-year term. 2, accepts the schedule of rates at Appendix 2 submitted by Cranes Asphalting and Bitumen Sealing Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1263 curb and channel replacement on various roads, East Gippsland for a 3-year term. 3, accepts the schedule of rates at Appendix 3 submitted by Orbos Civil and Civic Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1263 curb and channel replacement on various roads, East Gippsland for a 3-year term. 4, accepts the schedule of rates at Appendix 4 submitted by R&M Contracting Gippsland Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1263 curb and channel replacement on various roads, East Gippsland for a 3-year term. 5, accepts the schedule of rates at Appendix 5 submitted by Whelan's Group Investment Proprietary Limited for contract number CON 2019-1263 curb and channel replacement on various roads, East Gippsland for a 3-year term. 6, advises all contractors that work will be allocated firstly to the lowest price contractors in any particular area, and that acceptance of any tender submitted does not constitute a guarantee of all or any works in those areas. 7, signs and seals the contracts in the form proposed. And 8, resolves that this report, its attachments, appendices and all discussions in relation to this matter remain confidential.
Thanks, Councillor Tino. Do we have a seconder? Thanks, Councillor Roberts. Put the motion to you. All those in favour? Motion carried unanimously. 7.6, roadworks and drainage construction, Dalmahoy Street, Bairnsdale. Thanks, Councillor Roberts.
I move that Council 1 accepts the tender submitted by JW Volt PL for contract 2019-1273 roadworks and drainage construction, Dalmahoy Street, Bairnsdale for the contracted amount of $349,213.43, excluding GST. 2, funds Council's overhead charges of $10,790 for the project from the Capital Works holding account. And 3, signs and seals the contracts in the form proposed. And 4, resolves that this report, its attachments and all discussions in relation to this matter remain confidential.
Thanks, Councillor Roberts. Is there a seconder? Thanks, Councillor Buckley. Put the motion to you. All those in favour? Motion carried unanimously. 7.7, Fernbank Glenelladale Road widening works, Lindenow.
I'll do this one, thanks. I so move that council accept the tender. Do you want me to read the top bit first, 7.7?
Just number 1.
Okay. The council accept the tender submitted by East Gippsland Road Maintenance Proprietary Limited for contract N2019 1277 Fernbank Glenelladale Road widening works for the contract amount of $1,305,703.18, is it?
Yep.
Ex-GST, including GST. X. Oh well, we'll leave that one like it is. Let the tax man work that one out. Sign and seal the contracts in the form proposed. And 3, resolve that the report, its attachment and all discussions in relation to this matter remain confidential. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thanks, Councillor Buckley. Do we have a seconder? Thanks, Councillor Peltz. Put the motion. All those in favour? Thank you. Against? Councillor Roberts. Okay, thank you. That brings the meeting to a close at 10:33 p.m.